Здравствуйте, сегодня 16 ноября, меня зовут Дмитрий Глуховский, я автор «Метро 2033» и романа «Сумерки». Вы смотрите программу «Dziennik» на Gaminator.pl.
Okay, so we are here in Hotel Westin and we are with Dmitry Gluchovsky. Hi, Dmitry.
Hi, yeah, well, should I? Hello, how are you doing?
Great, thanks. I started reading It's Getting Darker or Twilight. Or
Give the Polish title.
Czas zmierzchu.
Yeah, they're translating it differently into different languages.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Tell me about Czas zmierzchu. What it's all about, because I started reading, but there are a lot of people that don't know what it's all about because they think that Dmitry Gluchovsky is Metro and Czas zmierzchu is not Metro. So.
Yeah. I think Metro 2033 is that cross that I'm going to be crucified on with golden, yeah, and to stay there till the end of my life. So exactly my idea is to show that I'm not only the guy who wrote the Metro, but actually have other books too, like stories and everything. And this is the No Metro book. Yeah. This is a story of today's Moscow, of a translator who gets an order, quite a weird, a strange order, to translate from Spanish, from the old Spanish language, into Russian pages cut out from the manuscript journal of a Spanish conquistador of the 16th century, who in the 16th century was sent in the Yucatan Peninsula, the present-day Mexico. Back then it was the lands of Maya Indians, on a secret mission by the bishop, by the Spanish Catholic bishop of the Yucatan Peninsula, together to collect and to bring to the local Spanish capital all the Mayan manuscripts, books and written testimonies that they could find, to burn them. And so that's their mission. They don't know exactly why are they being asked to do that. And chapter by chapter, the translator receives only one chapter, translates it, gives it back to the bureau, to the company, then gets another chapter. And the deeper he's getting into this story, the more involved he's feeling himself. His own life is quite routine and very boring. So gradually the story of the conquistador is replacing his own life. And the events, some of them very mystical and strange events that are happening to the group of conquistadors, penetrating into the depth, into the heart of the lands of Maya, start influencing his life in today's Moscow. And the group of conquistadors is being decimated by strange sicknesses, by some attacks of unknown Indians, and then even by monsters. People just disappearing, and the group that is making it deeper and deeper into the jungle is smaller and smaller, constantly smaller. And the guy in today's Moscow who's translating that chapter by chapter suddenly starts feeling on himself the reflections of some mystical events that happened to the conquistador, up to the moment when he's probably going to discover that the group is sent after the doomsday's prophecies, and the doomsday is about to come in our days. So that's the setting, and that's more or less the beginning of the story. So as you can see, it's still about the apocalypse, but the story and the setting are very different from Metro. It is not a post-apocalyptic thing, it's not a post-nuclear genre, it's something more like a mystical thriller. And well, I think that people who liked 34 will appreciate this one too.
Okay, so tell me, we're gonna stop with the spoilers about the book because people have to read it, and tell me how come that you've written a book that is called Twilight in Russian, in original, and you don't even look like Stephanie Meyer.
No, and I don't even write for pubertic girls, and I'm not even a woman, and I even hate vampires, and I never wrote a book about a vampire. How come? No, actually I was before Stephanie Meyer. The book in Russian is called Sumerki, and Sumerki means precisely twilight. And when the book was first published in Russia, nobody knew about fucking Stephanie Meyer. It was kind of, Stephanie who? And then she came and spoiled me the title. And then all the puberty girls are just, oh my god, Stephanie Meyer, or vampires, or Patterson, or whatever is the name of the fucker. So I'm very disappointed with her, but I cannot do anything because actually, I guess that she started writing about the same time that I started writing my book, and by the moment I published it in Russian, it wasn't not known in Russia, but already known in the US. Well, thanks, Stephanie, for all this advertising of your movies with the same title as my book, and more people bought my book thinking that the movie is coming based on it and not on the, you know, vampire stories for little girls who don't know how to have sex, and instead they want to be bitten by a bloodsucker.
So you think that the title in Poland, that is Czas Zmierzchu, is gonna sell the book a bit better, because the English title is It's Getting Darker, so there's no twilight here.
Actually, yeah, the English title, I invented the English title because it was also somehow explaining or hinting at the contents of the book, at the story inside. For me, the twilight is not the light time of the day. It's more some kind of a condition of the mind between the death and the life, between the darkness and the light. You know, it's more metaphysical story. It's not about just sun going up and all the vampires. Oh my God, I need to wear my Ray-Ban, otherwise I'm gonna like. Pfft. You know, it's a bit more complicated than that, and It's Getting Darker has reflected a different side of it. But I believe that my Polish publishers have chosen a good title, and if a couple of puberty girls will read the book, I don't mind.
You think that their life may be changed after reading this book?
The book is about preparing yourself for the apocalypse, actually. Yeah. Unlike the Western literature, and especially Hollywood movies, where they teach you how to avert the apocalypse, how to prevent the doomsday. This is more in the Oriental philosophy and mentality. So it says there are things you cannot prevent, you just have to prepare yourself. And it's more about this. And then you'll see, reading it.
Okay, so tell me, because we have a contest for our viewer that we have 3 copies of the Czas Zmierzchu, and you're gonna sign them for them, okay?
Sure, yeah, I can sign, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
still know how to hold the pencil, so.
okay, so I've made a question for them, and this is how it's gonna look. For example, let's say that we are gonna kidnap you for how long have you written that Czas Zmierzchu?
Well, I started writing in 2005 and I finished in 2007. I had the idea before, I was kind of considering it, but the pure writing time is about 3 years.
Okay, so let's say we're gonna kidnap you for 3 years and we're gonna hold you here in Warsaw, and you're gonna write a book about something in Poland. And our viewers have to choose in which city the action will take place.
Okay.
What do you think about it?
They can, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And do you agree to be kidnapped?
Well, yeah, no, I don't know. It depends who's kidnapping me. If it's you, no. But if it's some young blonde girl, then probably.
But
You know, I'm sorry, I prefer young blonde.
I'm gonna give you Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
For the Wi-Fi, yes, of course, sure.
Okay, so we have 3 books, Czas Zmierzchu, and you have to write in which city the book written by, kidnapped by us, Dimitri, is gonna take place. And the last word for our viewers?
Try it, you probably will not regret it.
Okay, so do widzenia.
Do widzenia. Dziękuję bardzo.